Hello everybody, mine's Man and welcome back to episode 10 of our Let's Play on West Coast. So as you can see, I've sort of started the harvesting in field 15. I have already done field 10, that's all done. But before we start really cracking on with the harvest, I've had a few tractor suggestions for the replacement of the 3000 series Massey. Let me just go have a look because I've forgotten. They are, some of them are quite good, some of them are John Deere's and stuff. We don't want anything too big up there, but yet again we want something with a bit of size for when if it ever has to come down to the arable side of things. So we kind of need a few things up there. Now some of the suggestions is a Massey Ferg, a John Deere 6910. 6910, a JD 7610. I think some of these are quite a few John Deere's. A Massey Ferguson 3090, a John Deere 7530, and a John Deere 6420. So quite a few, selections there. Now the Massey is still up at the cow farm. Here it is. So what we'll do is we'll run this down to the shop to start with, which for some reason is revving at 28,000 RPM. We won't take that way, we'll go this way. I think that way might even be quicker. Actually, yeah, I do think that way is quicker. Let me just turn myself around here. There's no cars up here, so we're alright. Now I do want to get something else because we've got a JCB, we've already got a Ford, we've already got a Massey, which is the grey and gold. So I want to get something else. So a John Deere would be a very good choice. So I've just stored all the barley and everything. I'm hoping a great demand's going to come up pretty soon, because then we can sell it all and get a fair whack to sort of kick start the cows. But hopefully we get a fair whack of a lot of stuff in the way of canola goes up suddenly and all this stuff. But I'll sell it all off screen and see what happens. I may have to do a harvest off screen. I haven't really been playing this map. As everyone knows, I've been building a map. I've finished it. I've just sort of testing it. I've got a few people testing it right now. I've already tested the main bulk of it, but there's always something that I miss that they find, so I've kind of given it a few people. So it's kind of staying private until I'm really happy with it, and then I'm not sure. I probably will keep it private, but I'm not. If I can get permissions for everything, like most of the objects I've used, I will. I won't release it properly. I'll just release it in my Discord. But I'm not sure yet, and I probably I won't do it unless I have permission. I don't do things like that. Right, so this is the last drive in the wee little Massey Ferguson. It's been a good girl. She's been here since episode 1, I think, or probably episode 2. But so I didn't realise there's actually a quarry over there. Now, another thing I didn't realise is I've nearly got 40 hours on this save already, and it's quite weird to think that we're only on episode 20 and we've already got nearly 40 hours on it. So another thing I want to say is, at this moment in time, the multiplayer has temporarily stopped. Not because no one's going on it or anything. The main man, Mr. Joe, has become sick, vomiting. So I said to him, "Don't worry, we won't do anything on the multiplayer till he's back." Because I do want everyone that's been in it to be still in it. So we will continue when Joe's better, which will probably be in a week's time, maybe a bit longer. Just so that I just wanted a heads up, everybody. There's always bits falling off my roof. Sorry. Right, so we're nearly here now. So I am really not sure what type of. Yeah, so you're going to start pipping your own just because your collision box makes you think you're not going to fit through that. Also, I've tweaked my microphone, so hopefully it won't be too loud, because someone did say, why do I shout? In the multiplayers, I talk a lot louder because it's really odd. My Discord, I have the volume to pick up my voice on the Discord set to full and everything. It's all set to full, but yet I still have to talk fairly loud for Discord to pick me up. And of course, I hadn't tweaked that when I did the video, and I hadn't tweaked it in the actual settings, you know, on my OBS. So it sounded like I was pretty much just screaming in my mic, which I don't like to do, and I would never recommend it because it does not make you a good person. Right, so here we are at the sell point. So let us chop in this mash it. Right, let's get rid of it. So how much are we going to get? Ooh, 40k. That's not too bad. Not too shabby. And the weight's going to be 314. So let's see what tractors we have. Now I think I showed these off in the last episode. That's what gave everyone the choice. So, oh yes, a Ford 8210, 7910, 7710, 7810, 7710, a 7810. I've read that one. 8210 two-wheel drive, 7610, and a 610. These are all released on a Facebook page. I can't remember where because I got sent the link from my friend. I always get friends that send me links, and that's why I never give the links, because I can never find them. Because people just send me the mod through Dropbox, and it's like, well, I don't want to use Dropbox. Now, have I got any John Deeres installed? I have a few Massey's. So we've got a Massey Ferguson 600 series. I think that's a 600 series. Or a Massey Ferguson 700 series. Case, a Fiat, a little John Deere 3000 series, but we don't want that because we've just replaced it. You guys it might be going a bit quick for you guys, but because I know where the mods are, like, I can scroll through fairly quick and it doesn't affect me. Now I could get... Ooh, I'm really torn now what to buy. We haven't got that much money, to be honest. We've only got 60,000, so we may not be able to afford anything. But I would at least like to replace it. Now, TM's £134. I know someone said they would like to see that. We could get a Fent. Not a big fan on the fence. Okay, so we haven't got that much money to really splash out on a tractor. We could buy that one, but it's not the best, and its rear hydraulics don't really work that well because it's a convert. I'm going to keep scrolling backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. There will be something that I will click on that I will buy if we had any money, which we don't. Now, do we really need to replace the tractor up there? I'm trying to think. Do we really need to replace it? Because we've got the grey and gold and the 7810. We should be fine. I might leave it for now, but I always say I might leave it, and I never ever get back to it. So simply because I haven't got any John Deere mods ticked, so I need to do that before we can really start to pick. Before we have a good selection of tractors. Now we can't get we can't even get TM150. Right, okay, we're gonna have to just leave it. Now there is a few things that I would like to buy in the near future. One is this 6610 two-wheel drive. I have actually managed, if you're in my Discord you'd have seen, I've actually managed to learn how to do LED light bars and script them in. So I've done that, and also this Joskin, I think it's this one, Tornado here. I think it's that one, or is it the first one? It's the first one, I think. One of these I did in the West. I reskinned them to a West. Don't ask me why I picked West, because I don't even think West make them. I just did, and it was the first ever reskin I've ever done, and you know, it does look a bit weird. We probably won't buy it, but anyway, 60,000 is good enough for now. So let's carry on with the ye old harvest. Let's at least get this out of the way. So let's just judge the prices right now to whether to store or sell. So barley we've got 54,000 litres of barley and 31,000 litres of wheat still. So the prices of soybean, they are at Clifftop Farm, they're quite high at the moment. I would like to get some sunflower seeds in because they're quite expensive, but soybean is the most expensive at this moment. But I think we're going to store it most definitely for now. It just makes it that bit easier for you know, for when I'm off camera, because it means that I can fill the thing. Now what I want to do is I don't want to buy a tractor and be in debt, because that would be a pain. But we are most definitely going to need another tractor up there, or even just down here, because a fast track is going to be alright on road work and on the field, but with only one of them in 3 fields, you know, it's a bit like we're going to have what I'm trying to say is the turnaround times for the crop, for when we've got a crop in to when we get a crop out, won't be very fast, and that's going to be a pain. Or I may, actually, we could get some cows, a few cows and some actual cow equipment, and start the dairy on small scale. Let me do it to the top of this row and then we'll have a look. I know I'm always like this in videos. I'm always like, you know, oh, I've planned to do this harvest and that's all I want to do in the video. Then I'm jumping around from, oh, start the cows, do this, start this, do that, do this. I'd like to buy the stuff now, because then when I do when I've put all the money, you know, once I've sold the harvest, I will probably be past or back at where I was. So, you know, it's not... Oh, I've just turned the bloody combine off. I don't want to turn it off. I just want to look in the shop. So, we definitely need a feeder and a... I put that in. I don't know why. I think it works. I'm not sure. I've never tried it. So we've got a water barrel and a feeder. That is all we need. The straw blows we won't need for now. So that's 22. And the water barrel's it. Right, so if we tab, oh god, no one wants to see that. So if we tab to here and put in 1, 2, 3, that's 8, that's 10. Is 27. That will do me. That leaves us 8 grand. No, I don't think they've got any feed at this moment in time. Oh yes, they've got some silage / hay, so they'll be alright munching on that. So there we go, cows are bought. So once we've got 8,000, we have got some grass, we've got hay bales and straw bales up there, so we'll be able to kind of get them going. But once we've, you know, it does now mean that we've got some cows, so it's going to be nice and easy. We'll probably get some cows and then leave it a few episodes, and then we'll get some sheep, because sheep do make a fair killing on the money side of things. So I would like to do that. It's more that I want the money. Like, if this had been a normal single player game, I wouldn't be caring about money, you know, I'd just be playing to play. But because I'm recording it and I want to get things, I want to keep progress going, you know, I do want to buy, you know, make money and buy kit, and then, because I like having the tractor suggestions and the kit suggestions off you lot, it means that you're having a bit of a part in the video, and what fields we buy and what we do where, and, you know, we could have bought another field with that 60k actually. I think field 12 or 11 are only about 30 something, I'm not sure, I think they only are, but, you know, I do like to have that bit of, oh, we'll just empty it whilst we're bit of what's it called, I don't know what it's called, audience participation, that's it. Wow, words do I even English? Now, some people don't like this fast track. I mean, I like it because it's unique. There aren't many like this, so that's why I've got it. I mean, of course, the cab's not that detailed, but it's detailed enough for what I want anyway. And it's nice. Look, it's got quite nice, you know, windows. It is quite a roomy cab. You can see everything. and it's rapid as well, 51 mile an hour. So you wait there then. But yeah, that's what I would like to do. I would eventually like to get all the you know, get quite a few fields at least around the area. So yeah, I think field 12 or 11 would be the next best bet because they're quite big, and then the next best one would probably be 17, then 16, then round up to 5. So that's kind of that small sort of circle between the footpath and the road. That's all bought. So that's basically round the arable yard. All of them bought. That would be quite good. So as much as I don't play the map, you know, off camera, the reason I don't play it off camera is because I know for a fact if I played it loads and loads I'd be bored. That's how I've managed to keep up so many hours. I may do a bit after this video just to get the other harvest done. Next episode I would like to go back up to the cows and start feeding, or at least start making some bales, some grass bales, or we'll make some silage bales. I'm not too sure yet. So yeah, I mean, we're not going to do, oh god, I missed a bit. We're not going to do pigs simply because they don't half take some getting through. Like you need a lot of crop, and basically once we've got one of every crop we will be able to start the pigs. But at this moment we don't have one of every crop. It's not one of every crop, it's one of most crops. So yeah, we're gonna, and if you realise, as you can see, there's the OSR knives on this thing, or whatever they're called. I'd have to buy another header and deselect that option to take them off, but you know, I might take them off because you don't need when you can't harvest OSR in this game, it doesn't really cry because you don't have the, I think, I don't know what they're actually called, you know, I don't harvest in real life. So yeah, I will probably start sheep because they're easy. What we'll do is, if we start sheep though, we will run the water bowser from the cow farm to the sheep farm, make sure they're full, and either get enough money for a little grass field around them. Now we own field 81. Now that's a grass field, I'm pretty sure it is. That'd be a good little thing because sheep are, you know, sheep's wool does go for an insane amount. If we look here and scroll across, wool is 6,474, and that's in the red. So, you know, they are real money makers, and they're easy as well. So that's probably why we're going to do it. But yeah, the next field, I can't remember what I put in the next field. I think it's OSR. So I will probably get that done either tomorrow once I come in from work, and if I'm not busy, which I normally probably am. I'll probably stay on and finish this field after the video just to get this one out of the way. And I will probably move the kit up to the cow farm as well, or I will put some bales in and some water just to get them going whilst I'm doing it, because I might as well have them going a little bit whilst I'm harvesting still, so that, you know, when we come back at least they've made a little bit of progress, like milk wise or slurry and manure, because that's what we desperately need out of them up there, with some slurry and some manure, so we haven't got to keep paying for fertilizer. But yeah, so next time I will put the John Deere mods in, and then we'll pick a tractor, and I will make a note of it, so when we get the money we will buy it, because I know quite a few people have suggested tractors. A lot of people suggested Fords. Now I don't want another Ford because I have the 7810. I would like to have something either red or green, because we've got blue, we've got yellow, we've got grey, and we've got this green. But if anyone could suggest a John Deere or a bigger Massey that we could use that would look nice, then please leave them in the comments. It's always helpful, and it makes doing Let's Plays really easy when you guys have, when you guys kind of have the control that you guys do. Sometimes, yes, we do have to deviate, and I can't do it. I can't please everybody, but you know, just because I haven't bought a tractor one episode doesn't mean I won't buy it in the next series or whatever I do. So, but anyway, I'm going to leave this episode here. So thank you everybody so much for watching. Leave a like down below if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more today. Check me out on Facebook. Add me on Snapchat. Add me on my Discord. Join our Discord. Like me on the FSUK community, FSUK if you want to. Join our FSC. Follow me on Instagram, and I will follow you back. And I always try and follow everybody back, you know. Or I try and add everybody on Snapchat and follow everybody on Snapchat. My name on Instagram is Zachary123. No, 135. Sorry. And my Snapchat name is Fireman19YT. So happy farming and goodbye.